uh, a bit late. Apologies. Here, let's start as usual with the recap of the chapter. I think is the Han chapter now. Carefree dot. 10 months ago. Right. Let's go. Let's see what it is about this time.
Hello, and welcome to the 44th video in my Punishing Graven lore series. Today we will cover the 7th chapter of the Floating Record Stories, Soaring Beyond.
Hello, Roja.
Since the outbreak, Kowloon Tsiolkovsky Launch Center has been cut off from the world, a near-complete mystery. Behind the scenes, Nanami and the church continue their work to find a peaceful future, while others use that city as a spark to ignite war.
Nanami mentioned.
Now we uncover what secrets are hiding beneath
Kayo.
this relic from the Golden Age, and discover new possibilities for both humanity and the church. Now without any further delay, Floating Record Chapter 7, Soaring Beyond.
Soaring Beyond.
High in the northern Kowloon Mountains sits the Tsiolkovsky Launch Center, better known as Aerospace City. Due to its strategic location, the city was sheltered from the initial wave of destruction the virus brought, but soon they realized that in this new age, the corrupted were not their only threat. SDC-39, an awakened machine, the first mechanoid to hold the position of Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
The director of the city, a man named Leonid, has realized that these machines are different from the corrupted, but with tension so high he is left with few options on how to deal with these mechanoids. In this automated city, the slightest disturbance could bring total ruin, so as director, the safety of the city takes priority. SDC-39 was caught attempting to infiltrate the city's central control room, and having been deemed a threat, Leonid is left with no choice but to order his destruction. That single decision was the beginning of the end. Soon after that, a coup was staged, and as the city's director, he was slated for execution. He awaits his death alongside his daughter Yulia when a familiar face enters the cell. He never had a personal hatred for the awakened machines, and in his final moments he entrusted Dmitri, one of those mechanoids, with Yulia's life. In the center of the city, the new governor gathers citizens and mechanoids alike to witness Leonid's execution. Dmitri takes the girl to an abandoned scrapyard, where he has made a refuge for humans and machines who don't agree with the current regime. Her father was a gentle man, perhaps too gentle. That gentleness is what allowed him to see the possibility of coexistence with mechanoids, but it's also what caused him to be indecisive. He failed to stand up against 39's execution. He failed to issue an extermination order when the machines rebelled, and now his failure has cost the city everything. She tells Dmitri she's cold, and he drapes a blanket over her. His awareness is far higher than most machines, and like a child, he grows and improves every day. He overloads his engines to provide a warm surface, comforting the girl with his embrace. A sharp pain wakes her up from her memories, and Han Ying finds herself in a brand new frame, stuck in a brand new place.
Wow, how?
She feels her consciousness slipping when the faintest connection to a mind beacon leads her back to stability. Plagued with questions but with no time for answers, she leaves the incubation
What
pod
mind beacon?
and finds herself surrounded by hetero creatures.
I thought she's a robot.
気づかれたかしら。回避はできないようね。
Oh, it's the frame that can play bad apple during gameplay.
止まれ、誰だ。
待ってください。敵意はありません。
銃を下ろせ。おい、急流人のようだ。まずは戻ろう。
She fights her way through the hetero creatures and meets up with a local squad of cargo crew soldiers. She finds a quiet space to begin her self-diagnosis, needing to repair her damaged memory. After being attacked by Schultz, she needed extensive repairs. Her previous frame was too intricately designed, making parts difficult to source, so Xavier suggested she get a new frame. Past that point, her memories become fragmented, when one of the cargo crew soldiers approaches and makes her an offer, inviting her to join them on their trip to Aerospace City. She tries contacting the other members of the church, but their entire network is malfunctioning. As a last-ditch effort, she sends a message to Cervantes, finally getting back an answer. The signal jamming is affecting
Works on
areas near the Great
robots.
Tower, so he's currently on his way back to find out why. Another reason he's coming back is because it wasn't just Han Ying that was on that transport, but a key Nanami left behind, one that can unlock the future of the church itself, and he believes the convoy was attacked to steal this key. He's already tracked the key down, and its current location is Aerospace City, which is also the last known location of Veronica, a mechanoid who possesses the title of Justice. Originally, she was sent to bring back the previous hangman, but after reporting his death, she cut all contact with the church. Cervantes asks about the state of her frame, and she mentions her shaky memories and the strange images she saw in her mind. She was almost swept away by that information, but whatever that beacon in her mind was, it brought her back. Meanwhile, Liv and Commandat are just outside of the city's limits when he notices a faint connection following the path of his mind beacon. Having determined nothing is wrong, they get back to their mission, as they are currently tailing a mechanoid, hoping to find a way to infiltrate the city. Before the start of the mission,
Who the hell?
Asimov noticed an unknown energy signal targeting Babylonia, and he's determined it's likely to be Aerospace City. He enlists the help of a construct named Long, as he is in possession of a physical map detailing the city's location. Even with the map, the city's exact location is unknown, and with Kowloon's lack of information, a rough guess is the closest they can get. After the outbreak, Kowloon was too occupied with survival, and after that, Project Kabula Akasha, so they never had time to focus on the status of the city. With the information Asimov collected, Liv and Commandat are selected for the mission, as Lucia is undergoing testing for a new frame, and Lee is helping provide data. They detected an energy signal near New Murmansk, and with the
Lucia has
ARU
been
in the middle
testing
of a
for a
civil
new
conflict,
frame? Hell
they
yeah.
can't risk a misunderstanding if they sent more units.
Next one's
so
gonna be
this
a big
mission will
one.
be without support. When the transport lands, they are greeted by Rosetta, who leads them to the forest surrounding the city. And on top of the forest, the entire area is covered in a minefield. Across that field, they see a mechanoid tracing a path through the mines, and after saying their farewells to the forest guard, they follow after it. While on their way to the city, one of the soldiers gives Han Ying a chocolate as a sign of goodwill, and she's surprised to hear the situation within the city is so bad. Some time ago, a powerful mechanoid appeared in the city, took over the central control system, and enslaved the people. Before they can tell her anything else, bullet fire sounds from behind them, and the convoy comes under attack.
So these are the assets from the train.
From behind them,
This is the asset from the train chapter when we were on a bike.
and the convoy comes under
Good
attack.
times.
After the battle, the soldiers have started to question Han Ying's identity. No matter how well trained, no human can fight the corrupted the way she did. She tries to persuade them that she's not a threat, but to these people who have been oppressed by machines for so long, that's not a risk they can take. Suddenly, the leader gets a message, causing him and the rest of the soldiers to leave. Han Ying buries the bodies of the dead and looks towards the city in the distance. No matter what, she has to reach that city, find the key, and secure the church's future. Liv and Commandat exit the forest, and finally the entire city comes into view. Unaware if the city's defenses are still operational, they decide blending in is their best option for now. They step out into the open, introducing themselves as refugees. Dmitri warns them that the turrets in the area are still active, so he has them follow him to a safer location. On the other side of the forest, Han Ying has crossed that same minefield. When coming out of the forest, she finds signs of battle and the remains of dozens of mechanoids, likely the result of the soldiers from earlier. When digging through the rubble, she finds a human, a man named Alexei, the governor of the city, and together the two make their way out of the forest. Disregarding his injuries, he gives Han Ying a tour, also wanting her to understand what really happened here. He takes her to a runway, one designed for heavyweight starships. This is the heart of the city, an accelerator track called the Bifrost, last used during the launching of Dawn 3. They pass through the town plaza, watching as Dmitri pays respect to the scene of Leonid's death, and it appears she has found the singularity within the city. Suddenly, Alexei is called back to the highest observation tower, and Han Ying is left on her own to explore. The previous hangman may have died, but she's found another awakened machine, another lead to chase. As she scans the city, she finds the empty buildings are not so empty after all, containing countless heat signatures and enough weapons to match. This city is on the brink of total collapse, and it seems the governor couldn't care less.
Lots of city
Alexei
in this
finds
world.
himself in front of Veronica, who is more than displeased with his current
Yo,
condition.
Veronica?
For some time now, he's been suffering from blackouts, gaps
The
in his memory.
Veronica?
Before he can apologize for getting himself attacked, there are more explosions at the main gate, as the humans have started another rebellion. She orders Alexei back to the command room and dives off the roof. On the streets below, Han Ying went back to find Dmitri, only seeing his footprints in the snow. While following his tracks, she finds herself in a junkyard, surrounded by discarded machines, some looking for parts, others hoping for friends to wake up. Overcome with emotion, she plays a song for the surrounding machines, who gather around to share in the music. After the song, the present machines mistake her for a human refugee and lead her back to Dimitri's hideout. Meanwhile, Dmitri has arrived back at his refuge. The city is no longer safe for humans nor machines, so Yulia makes him promise to stay away. Since their arrival, Liv and Commandant have been doing what they can for the residents, but they never expected the situation to get this bad this quick. Outside, they all hear the sound of footsteps as everyone prepares for a fight, only for Han Ying to open the door. Although Han Ying doesn't present herself as a threat, Yulia remains skeptical. However, as a fellow machine, Dmitri is far more accepting. His only concern is her relationship with the governor. She can't understand why the humans have to hide and struggle when the leader of the city is human.
Yeah.
And to Yulia, he may be a human, but he bears the title of machine, as he sides with them and their leader Veronica. Long ago, when the city sealed itself, construction of the Bifrost continued. SDC-39 worked hard to share that dream with humanity, but their fear of machines clouded their judgment, and they refused to see the mechanoids awakening as a new opportunity. After that, they disposed of 39, and in a rage, Veronica seized control of the city. Against his will, Yulia's father was propped up as the head of the anti-mechanoid resistance, and as such, he was the first one executed when that time came. Suddenly, another refugee barges into the room, informing her of the resistance leader's arrival. They have had this conversation nearly a dozen times before. They attack the city, anger Veronica, and are suppressed, each time asking for Yulia's aid. However, this time is different.
How can she help
They
you,
attacked
bro?
Alexei directly, and this is a sin Veronica won't take lightly. For now, she operates within the city, but her true target extends far beyond its borders. The Bifrost is an accelerator track meant to launch spacecraft. When it's fully charged, she will launch a Vanguard fleet to Babylonia, destroying the largest hub of human activity.
Why?
Alternatively, the Resistance plans to secure the main charging reactor and eliminate Veronica once and for all. If the fighting gets too fierce, the reactor could suffer a meltdown, but every gamble has its risks. As they leave, one of the Resistance soldiers questions the earlier plan. Even if they secure the reactor, it won't force the machines out of the city, but that was never the true plan. He wanted to convince Babylonia of the threat the Bifrost posed, to force Commandant into calling for reinforcements. After that, Babylonia would invade the city and secure it for humanity. Having noticed the level of intelligence Yulia displayed, Commandant asks her to help him save the city, and having seen his intentions as genuine, she gives all the information she has. Of all the lies the Resistance leader told, his account of Veronica was spot on. She despises humans, and there's no room for negotiations.
Veronica
But
is
Alexei is a different
robot.
story. In the beginning, he worked
What a
to improve
twist.
humanity's standing, but over time he changed, and his demeanor became more sinister. While he lacks the ability to convince Veronica directly, he's their best bet at anything close to a deal. So Han Ying agrees to try and meet with Veronica directly, while Commandant meets with Alexei. Although humans have suffered at the hands of machines, humans are not free of sin against the mechanoids. She knows the pain of the machines, but she's also seen the suffering of mankind, and as hypocritical as it may be, she longs for a peaceful coexistence.
Pain of the machines.
Later that day, Commandant reaches out to Alexei as an envoy of Babylonia, but negotiations have hit a dead end. No matter what offer he makes, Alexei continues to dodge the topic at hand, giving excuse after excuse. On top of that, for some reason he picked such an empty, unguarded location for their talks. The longer it goes on, the more he realizes Alexei speaks like a performer, or rather like someone buying time. The wall behind him explodes as resistance forces pour into the room. Alexei was stalling for this very moment. Despite being surrounded, he makes no effort to protect himself, and even provokes the resistance fighters, a complete lack of care for his physical well-being. Even as he is being beaten by the soldiers, his gaze meets with Commandant's, a smile creeping on his face. Meanwhile,
What a
Han
creepy
Ying makes her
sprite.
way through the streets as the entire city erupts in chaos. The mechanoids have declared martial law, and squads of machines round up the rebelling humans. In the negotiation room, the rebels have been cornered by machines, and Alexei is carried off to safety. Although Commandant and Liv have noticed the mechanoids aren't using lethal force, they are following orders to capture, not kill, meaning Veronica might be more rational than they first realized. Having disguised himself as one of the guards, Dmitri takes Liv and Commandant as his captives, leading them out of the city and towards the dumping grounds. On the outside, Han Ying is observing the city from atop a skyscraper. She tries to convince Veronica to stop, but her hatred runs far too deep. Whether they be humans or mechanoids, Han Ying believes lives are too precious to be wasted on needless conflict.
But is a robot
Dmitri
alive?
brings Liv and Commandant to their new hideout, telling Yulia about the failed negotiation and the condition of the city. She cares for Dmitri even more than her own life, so the thought of him risking himself to enter the city is unacceptable. She orders him not to interfere with the conflict to ensure his own survival, and for the first time in his life he refuses to obey. This city holds all of Yulia's memories, and for him it's his entire life. He is tired of seeing humans and machines fight and die for nothing. He wants a city free of war, where humans and machines can use that bridge to reach the stars together. Yulia once said selfishness means looking out for oneself, and he's decided he will help himself by helping everyone. This will be his one selfish act. After leaving Han Ying, Veronica heads to the dumping ground, the remains serving as a testament to the suffering of her fellow machines. Ever since she took over, she's known about Dimitri's hideouts and the humans and machines he shelters. She's always turned a blind eye, not wanting to force all machines to share in her vision of the future, but the current turmoil leaves no room for negotiation. Dmitri wanders through the dumping ground when a lock-on warning appears on his visor, followed by a dozen more.
Uh-oh.
For a fully awakened mechanoid like Veronica, hacking into these lower-level machines is child's play. If Dmitri reveals the location of his hideout and surrenders, she will release his friends, and if not, they will be initialized. As a fellow awakened machine, she puts it in terms he can understand. Surrender or die. Speaking through his communicator, she offers a deal to those in the hideout. They can surrender and avoid a violent fight, or resist and be captured all the same. Knowing Dimitri's life is in danger, Yulia can't restrain herself any longer. She presses on the communicator and gives up their position. At this point, Liv suggests the two break out of the city, but Commandant wants to stay. Something isn't right. Alexei's strange behavior and Veronica's attitude. He wants to figure out how it's all connected. That night, Han Ying receives a transmission, and she's shocked to find it's from Alexei, and he tells her that he's making this request while he's still himself. Veronica has taken the refugees hostage, including Commandant, so he gives her the access codes to the administrative hall, and with his last bit of awareness tells her to stop Veronica, before she does something that can't be taken back. Using Alexei's code, she makes her way to the hangar, and from it she can see the acceleration track aimed at Babylonia, and the fleet of spacecraft intended to be the darts. As she fights her way through the hangar, she meets up with Commandant and Liv, but that's not all. While searching the terminal, she found evidence of something darker at work. Someone has been collecting data on Hyperreal, and is trying to recreate the power that frame once possessed.
Yo. Oh, it's the lead boss fight.
While both the appearance of this frame and its battle strategies mimic Lee's, anyone can tell that it's only a skin-deep imitation. The more pressing matter is how Han Ying got here, since this area is highly restricted, and she tells them about her interaction with Alexei. She plays a recording of their conversation, and the three of them come to similar conclusions. This man seems completely different from before, almost like a puppet being controlled, similar to this hyperreal. To their knowledge, there's only one being who thrives on sowing chaos from the shadows, the Emperor.
The
If he's
Emperor,
controlling
oh
Alexei,
my
then it's
god.
likely he's trying to provoke Veronica intentionally, and after showing her the injuries he received from the rebels, there's no telling how she would react. It seems that just like everyone else, Veronica is being deceived. First, he turned his back on the church, and now instigates conflict between humans and mechanoids, even sacrificing the lives of his own kin. As both a mechanoid and a member of the church, she cannot let his sins go unpunished. Meanwhile, in Babylonia, Asimov and Nicola present a report on the current situation within the city. 90 minutes ago, they confirmed energy signals consistent with reactor charging, and if used properly, the track can function as a railgun capable of reaching Babylonia, making it an immediate threat. Contact with Grey Raven is still unavailable due to EM interference, and the city's defenses are still active, making a ground assault risky. They do have the Longinus arsenal, but that would mean destroying a beacon of pre-pandemic technology. Can they really risk wiping out something that significant? Before they come to a conclusion, the interference subsides, just long enough for Commandat to get in contact. He reports everything he can, the status of the track, the war within the city, and Han Ying's intent to confront Veronica. In the city, Veronica continues to fight against the human rebels when she's contacted by Alexei. He fuels her anger by telling her of the escaped refugees and that Han Ying has sided with humanity. As for the Bifrost, it has entered its final charging phase, and once Babylonia catches on, it's only a matter of time before they fire Longinus and wipe them out. This is the Emperor's plan, and with it, humanity will be responsible for the deaths of 3 awakened machines, and the Church will be forced to retaliate, dragging them into open war. He will do what he must to bring about that desired future, a world ruled by machines. The Bifrost is nearly charged, but it still needs the launch commands, so Han Ying leaves to hunt down Veronica. She fights through Veronica's machine guards, while Veronica herself fights through the human rebels.
She has tail and a doppelganger.
When Veronica reaches the command center, she finds that Alexei has modified himself with even more machine parts, and as they talk, he continues to prey on her fears. 2 of the church's hanged men, and they both agreed to side with humanity. SDC-39, her friend, sacrificed so much to help benefit humanity. He let his dreams of coexistence blind him, and that mistake led to his death. To avenge him and prevent these tragedies from happening again, she will destroy humanity, the very source of these tragedies.
Now that's kinda insane.
Alexei's words are convincing, yet she still finds this shift in his demeanor unsettling. But with their plan so close to completion, she overlooks these discrepancies. She tells Alexei to manage the suppression of the rebellion, but the term suppression leaves so much room for interpretation. He brings death. His future for machines will rise from the ashes of humanity, and the first spark to light that flame will be this city. Meanwhile, Grey Raven and the rescued refugees have found shelter when a commotion erupts around Yulia. In her hands is a note from Dmitri, who escaped while they were relocating. 39 and Dmitri were the 2 mechanoids responsible for the reactor, and as the only one left, the task of shutting it down now falls to him. He knows his way around the reactor better than anyone, but he's headed towards the most dangerous place in the city, and neither the Resistance nor Veronica's machines will see him as an ally. A trip there is nothing short of suicide. Even though Han Ying has left for the control room, he found himself unable to sit still and watch. He refuses to be a simple observer as someone else saves his home. Even if it's an irrational decision, it's his own selfish desire. Seeing his resolve, Yulia has lost any excuse to sit on the sidelines. Everyone here owes their lives to Dmitri, and yes, she wants to help him as well. But to help him, they must help themselves. Ever since the attack on Alexei, Veronica has dropped all pretenses of peace. If they do nothing, there are 2 possible outcomes: be rounded up by the machines and put to death, or Veronica activates the Bifrost, and Babylonia destroys the city. As her speech comes to an end, the people have decided to choose a third option, as the sounds of weapons loading and bolts racking serves as their answer. As things are now, they die either way, so they might as well go out on their own terms, fighting to make a difference. On the outside, Han Ying is contacted by Cervantes. He has nearly reached the city, and she explains everything that's happened since their last talk: the rebellion, the Emperor's involvement, and the location of the key she was sent to find. Meanwhile, in the control room, Alexei has changed the machine's orders from capture to kill. All across the city, machines go haywire as they massacre the captured humans. Suddenly, the soldiers hear the sounds of fighting in human voices as a girl holding a lamp wheels into the camp. Long ago, her father's gentle nature failed to save the city, but now she redefines what it means to be gentle. Gentle does not mean you have to run away from conflict. She and the resistance may have had their differences, but now they fight for the same right to survive. Her name is Yulia Treshkova, and she fights for the survival of her city. As the sun sets, Han Ying arrives on the bridge to confront Veronica. She tries to warn her of the Emperor's involvement, but even with her doubts,
Hello,
her
Nexus.
hatred is rooted far too deep.
Mr.
She,
CEO over
Alexei,
there.
and 39 wanted to spread the church as an organization that welcomed lost souls, and despite everything he did to benefit humanity, they branded 39 a monster. The truth is, the Emperor tampered with those reports all those years ago and tricked the humans into suspecting 39 was infected. But at this point, she no longer cares about Han Ying's accusations. Whatever happened behind the scenes doesn't change the fact humans killed 39. So many machines died to humanity's ignorance, but looking down at the flaming city, just as many machines have died due to Veronica's senseless bloodshed, making her no better than the humans she hates so much. The Bifrost was meant to lead the world into a better future, not another war. But Veronica is done talking. She doesn't want to turn her weapon against a fellow machine, but if Han Ying wants her to stop, she'll have to step over her body.
こ
よ
の決断だけは誰にも邪魔させない。
Veronica pretty dumb, huh? I thought she was
た
cooler.
とえ同胞であろうとも。
Oh, she's singing.
Do you still fail to see? Humanity has no place in our future.
What is that voice? What is that acting? I fought this boss.
As Veronica falls in defeat, what awaits her is not the arms of a friend, as Alexei stabs her in the back. He tries taking over her frame's
Emperor.
controls, when sparks surge from his mechanical limbs. The Emperor may have control over Alexei's body, but he can't take control of his human will, and he refuses to harm Veronica anymore. After a moment of struggle, Alexei manages to take control, and plunges the dagger into his chest. Years ago, Veronica told him he could never join the church as a mechanoid, so he gave himself as many implants as possible, and when the Emperor said he could help, he was too blind to refuse. As the man takes his final breath, she hands over the shutdown command. She's lost all reason to continue. When she was stabbed, the Emperor aimed at her core, but at the last moment the knife twisted to avoid a killing blow. It seems that in the end, the Emperor could never overcome Alexei's human will. After the Bifrost was deactivated, the machines under Veronica stopped fighting, and Yulia made her way to the reactor, finding Dmitri collapsed in the snow.
No.
He forcefully connected his memory shell to the reactor to shut it down, nearly destroying himself in the process. She crawls out of her wheelchair, tears streaming down her face. In his final moments, he wonders if mechanoids too have souls, and if so, will he meet 39 on the other side? Yulia hugs her friend, telling him she's cold. His body stays warm for a long time after that, but the mechanoid will never respond again.
皇帝の他のかけらを見つけ出して殺してやる。アレクセイのためでしょうか。いいえ、皇帝が我が同胞を殺したから。次に会う時も 私たちは変わらず敵であるかもしれない。だが同胞として最後に忠告してやる。人間と機械体は同じ世界で暮らせるわけがない。
Not with that attitude.
その未来を必ず見つけ出す。そうでしょう、指揮官。
Oh, I was there all this time just watching them fighting. I see how it is.
Without Han Ying, they never would have calmed Veronica down, never could have rescued the refugees, or stopped the Bifrost launch. Without Han Ying, Babylonia would have retaliated, and war between humans and machines would have been inevitable. Tensions are still high, and both sides rest on opposite sides, until she hands the human the food she received as a gift. A small gesture, but one that carries the weight of new possibilities. Despite what happened here, this city still represents a chance for coexistence. At the very least, things didn't end in the worst possible way. After the battle, Veronica surrendered the city and returned to the church, but now with a brand new goal, to hunt down the Emperor. With the support of the people, Yulia has become the city's new governor and has agreed to talks with Babylonia regarding the development of the Bifrost. Soon after the fighting ended, Cervantes arrived in the city, and he has been given permission to reveal the church's existence, as Sage has vouched for Commandant personally.
Yo,
Additionally, there's
making
the matter of the key
allies.
Han Ying was sent to find. Cervantes hands over a terminal-sized case, a new key to activate the invitation, and even though it's only a replica, it should make do for the time being. A white light flashes in Commandant's eyes, and
My God, it's
asks
Dominic.
those same questions he did before. The tower, the memetics, in Babylonia. As of now, this world has met the necessary conditions to use the key, and once this key is activated, the invitation will lose the ability to turn the user into Dominic. With this invitation, the user can enter the tower, and as a last resort, destroy it. Although destroying the tower's core is likely to have severe consequences. After acknowledging this information, the light vanishes, and the image of Dominic fades away. With their mission complete, Han Ying and Cervantes leave the city, giving their word the church means humanity no harm. Earlier that day, Cervantes told Han Ying what happened with the Grey Tower. The Emperor returned to the church, where Zero discovered he was conspiring with Wheel of Fortune. Despite her hatred for the Emperor, he convinced her to listen by telling her of the future. In every future where humanity survived, Nanami was absent, and this worry led Zero to follow along with his plan, and she uploaded him into the Grey Tower. He used this access to send the key's transport to Veronica, catching Han Ying in the process. In the time after the battle, Babylonia has helped rebuild the city, and even sent people to clear the surrounding forest for refugees. Some time later, under Yulia's order, they are prepping a ship for launch. Dimitri and 39 once dreamed of reaching the stars, and it seems in one way or another that dream will come true. Inside the cabin of this ship are the remains of the humans and machines who died in the fighting. The engines ignite as the ship climbs into the sky, while the girl watches from below, bidding a final farewell to her friend.
Alright, what should we think about this
Alright,
chapter?
and that wraps up Soaring Beyond.
Soaring Beyond.
Definitely a step up from When Day Breaks.
Shut up, man.
I'm not sure where I have this one ranked. It might be second or third. It depends on if I like it more than Arc Beyond. I can't decide. Right, it's definitely like Cinderburn's number 1, and then 2 and 3 is either Arc Beyond or Soaring Beyond. Arc Beyond, Soaring Beyond. Wow, I didn't even notice that. Okay. But yeah, it's either second or third. It's one of those two. This was actually the video that I was working on at the same time I was trying to do the DMC one. It came out way later because I was like, oh man, I need to like lock in and focus, because I ended up not getting either of them finished, and I was like, oh no. But as for the chapter, I like how Han Ying just kind of shows up. She just kind of ends up here, like completely on accident.
That's true.
And she goes into the city, not even to deal with the, the human versus clanker race war going on. She goes there looking for this key, and then she just gets distracted by like 5 different side quests.
True.
Imagine being Veronica. you're this all-powerful dragon machine, and then out of nowhere, this lady with a pippa comes along and like smacks you over the head. And that's it. All aura lost.
Liv could have
and your best
won
friend
that.
dies. So you're having an even worse time. We finally have the Church of Machina like officially introducing themselves, revealing themselves to humanity. Like before this point, the smarter characters among Babylonia can kind of like piece it together, but they haven't outright stated that, you know, hi, we are the machines and we are around. They just know that the machines have a group somewhere, right? But they don't know exactly what it is. And now they do. And then there's Nanami, and we learned that Nanami has been like traveling around and spending more time away from the church. Most likely that has to do with, you know, her setting up the future. And of course she also
Nanami gonna be the true savior of PGR
for the invitation that she just has. She just has that. Plot Nanami strikes again.
Yeah.
And we don't really learn too much, but it says a couple of interesting things. Like, you know, with the key, you can choose to either use the tower or destroy it and like take the core. You know, not a lot of information there, but I can, of course, tell that that's likely going to be very, very important. 2 chapters from now? Yeah, 2 chapters from now. But yeah, it was a pretty decent read for me. I hope it was the same for you guys. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about
Anyway,
that.
Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all in the next video, where we cover Chapter 8 of the Floating Record Stories, The Long Goodbye.
Nah, next one is the main chapter, man. Stop lying. Let's boot up the game. I got to where you are, Nexus. Need to start reading 1 chapter a week. Well, I can't read it in 1 sitting. Sophia could have won that if she exists. It wasn't like the last, like, lore-accurate Sophia encounter, her joining Babylonia and living a good life. Wait a minute, Nexus, you didn't read Shapers. Shapers Ripples? A funny name. And
Until I say you.
I can't read it, you can't read it. Bro, it's too much to read. Insane. Oh yeah, it is the long goodbye. God damn it, bro. Pyrowatt will have to wait. Infinite loop, god damn it. You can't read Nexus? God damn it, bro. How did you become a CEO? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chapters, and the rest is PR. And Awakening Tundra. Toot, 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 toot. So Ning just like randomly changes her robot body and that's it, huh? I see how it is. It's even worse than you not being able to read. Can't focus. You can't focus, it means it's not interesting. Means it's boring.
Creatures? Where am I? Have they noticed me?
These are bugs.
It seems I'll have to do it the hard way.
The hard way.
I must find my rhythm again.
My rhythm.
Everlasting strings. Warring melodies. There must be a better way to fight them. Warring melodies. Everlasting. Hairpin is my blade.
Hairpin blade. Just like Stellar Blade.
Wind spin. Still the spring. Wind spin. Its resounding echoes will annihilate all vain illusions. I may be able to pass through there. Should I go take a look?
They missed the jump.
There are still some hetero creatures left. I can't just let them be. Still the spring. Still the spring. Shattered illusions. Still the spring.
We move.
I should check out that area.
He's a ninja. Why I thought Liv came right after that kid died? What? What are you talking about? Purple Forest.
Time is running out. I need to make sure the convoy is safe. I must find my rhythm again. Still the spring.
In her chapter, in Liv's chapter? Which Liv's chapter? 16?
Still the spring. I must find my rhythm again.
The kid that jumped off the building?
Shattered illusion. Still the spring. Still the spring.
Oh, certainly we've got that kid minutes after he died, but it was hours. Wow, such important details you forgot, bro.
Who is it?
It's okay. I'm friendly.
Lower your weapons. I think she's from Kowloon.
Kowloon.
Let's head back to camp for now.
Just a human. Come with us then. The convoy's still taking a break. Feel free to walk around.
I see. Thank you.
And these voice actors just refuse to read the subtitles.
Is this place? There's so many strange things happening. I should investigate this area first.
Got my loot, bro. Oh. So I can go around here or I can go. Observe point. That. The pop-ins. Good job, soldiers.
Are you ready to go?
Yes,
Get
I
in.
checked everything.
We'll take you somewhere safe.
Go. Dark Scanner. Play story, bro. I checked everything, Rojak. What are you talking about? I observed very closely and I showed them everything. I showed everyone my musical instrument.
Damn it! They're right on our tail! Hey, rookie! Use your machine gun to stop their approach!
I am rookie.
Hey, rookie! You'll overheat the barrel if you keep pressing the trigger!
Okay. Your gun sucks, bro. Fix your overheating. I can switch weapon. Now instead of motorcycle chase, we have turret section. No, don't shoot me. Not over. Pa.
A large corrupted! A large corrupted has appeared!
Is the ball too far? Oh. All big machine guns overheat. I thought this is the future, Roja.
No.
I dodged.
No.
Damn it! Is this the end for me? What the?
What the?
All vehicles, step on it!
Still the spring. Still the spring. Wearing despair.
Executed.
Spring. Wearing despair. Still the corrupted have boarded the convoy.
Don't worry about it.
We need them back. Still the spring. I can't get stage fright. Wind is sick. Still the spring.
All right.
Watch out!
You like this section?
It can't hold on much longer.
Well, junkie.
Forward!
Like something's missing.
I can't get stage fright.
Something on the sound part. Wham! Boom, boom. Reading node. Julia.
This is Veronica's dream. It seems to be rejecting outsiders subconsciously. This data might bring me deeper into her mind,
Green.
but the resistance will also become stronger. Perhaps there are more dream shards here. I should explore this place.
Do robots dream of electric sheep?
Is this?
It's him,
SDC-39?
the martyr.
The last hanged man?
Space. Far away from wars and the punishing virus. The magnetic accelerator rail was built because of this dream.
Magnetic accelerator
Bridge to
rail.
heaven. Is this why it's called Bifrost? When it's fixed, mechanoids and humans will be able to travel to the stars together. I look forward to that day.
You can dream of bread.
I must have triggered the defense mechanism here.
Oh, you're a robot?
Warring melody, everlasting stream. Beseech, warring melody. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of cold.
Magnetic accelerator rail.
If I probe further, the dream's resistance will grow even stronger. But I can't stop here.
Full data.
They said I needed to shut down for a while due to some problems in my programming.
Is she like heavily inspired from Maranea from Final Fantasy 15?
I can't wait anymore. I must finish.
You're not her,
repairing
so how
Bifrost
do you
as
know
soon
what
as
they can
possible.
dream of?
I
Huh?
don't understand. Why do humans deserve your sacrifice?
Something strange is happening here. Is it because of SDC-39's glitches? That's... The dream is rejecting me again.
Stop rejecting me.
Spring. Still the spring. Shattered illusion with resounding echoes will annihilate all vain illusion. Everlasting roaring melody. Beseech. Warring melody, everlasting strings. Warring melody. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of toll.
Oh my god, Anning. What a streamer.
Getting close to the core of the dream. It's only going to be even more dangerous there. Still, I must find the source of all this strangeness.
Strangeness.
Something made me very happy today. At a place far from here, I got to meet some mechanoid friends from the Church of Machina. They even gave me a name. The
Hangman. I'm the
I really
hangman.
like it, even though I don't understand what it means. If we're lucky, we might even welcome someone new. Her name is Veronica. We ought to be friends with her.
I wish I had made it in time.
I need to do a routine inspection. They said that other mechanoids wouldn't have to do it if I did. It's okay.
Okay.
Perhaps my program errors will be fixed afterward.
I'm a hangman.
But the Bifrost isn't done. When you reach the stars with humans,
Bifrost.
don't forget
Carefree
to send a
dot calling
photo
it
back to
Bifrost.
Earth. Me? Maybe. I can't come with you.
Don't go, 3-9.
No, 3-9.
SDC-39. Is this how the last hanged man died? Protecting other mechanoids, while perishing at the hands of humans. If this is why Veronica is angry with humans...
Yeah, I hate all humans, stupid robot. Veronica is stupid.
Loving traitor.
I knew it. Someone was behind that strangeness I felt.
The Emperor. Emperor of GC. The Link Xiaoyu player.
Stilled spring. Stilled spring. Resounding echoes will annihilate all vain
Bifrost in Marvel movies, so I can't blame him.
everlasting warring melody. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of cold. Stilled spring. Stilled spring. Stilled spring. Shattered its resounding echoes will annihilate all vain illusions. Warring melody. Defeat. Everlasting stream. Warring melody. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of cold. The data hasn't stopped increasing.
Yeah, what the hell?
As far as I go,
Backstory that justifies her hate. It's a while though, you might like it. It is written like HA3. You mean they literally said her hate for humanity is them getting the funny robot? Yo, we're gonna play as Liv. So they retconned Veronica. They love doing that, huh?
finally made it. This is where Commandant was trapped.
Yo, the OG song.
This feels
He's sliding on the floor.
Right. I've been here in Veronica's dream. Is the power still down? It's so dark here.
So dark. Withdraw ID card. Power on. All right.
Hurry up and get to the Commandant.
Commandanto. Ah.
I must find my prison again.
Yo.
Warring melody. Everlasting strings. Warring melodies.
Pa 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 pa. Now she would be very cool in a co-op mod.
The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of tolls. Still the spring.
Ah, shit. Should have checked what I'm pressing. Her costume is pretty cool. Okay. Stalker anomaly.
I can't.
Oh, it's her. You can't? Get him, leave.
I can't.
You can do it. Easy, you can do it.
Still the spring. I can't. Shatter its resounding echoes will annihilate all vain illusions.
Aerial monitor, that's just a cam. How are you?
Commandant, Liv, are you okay? Honey, thank you for your help. There are still quite a few guards around here. Let's fight together. Commandant, Liv, this place has so much abnormal data. I even found Hyperreal's frame data here. Lee? What's going on here, Hanming?
Do we know each other?
Someone is after Hyperreal's power and is likely trying to replicate his data. It's a long story. Let's get out of here first. It will be safer if we stick together. Commandant, let's go with Hanming.
What's here? Nothing. Drop the bridge. Did she just snooze? Oh my god, the voice.
His power is strong enough.
Commandant, he copied Lee's data. He's not Lee. Everlasting string, beat. Everlasting string, warring melodies. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of cold.
I missed one.
Still, even I can. Still the spring. Still the spring. Even I can. Still the spring. I must find my rhythm again. Still the spring. Even I can. Still the... I must find my rhythm again. Shatter its resounding echoes will annihilate all vain illusions.
Ooh.
Still the spring. Shattered a loop whale in despair. Still the spring.
All right. He didn't mix like blue and red during the slow-mo. Unlocks 2 cool bosses. They're both gonna be playable. Yo, the boss mode from chapters 1 through 8, that's crazy. Oh, that's me.
Veronica, stop! Time's running out. I have to hurry.
Time's running out. No, let me out. You don't want this fight.
Warring melodies. Beseech. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of pull. Still the spring. Still the spring. This is bad. If things continue at this rate.
That hornhead mechanoid is here!
Get out of my way.
Oh, it's me again. Nice segment. Yo, camera transition, crazy.
I should be able to make it if I deal with them quickly.
Can we skip it? No, we can't.
Still the spring. Still the spring. Shattered illusion. Still the spring. Shattered with resounding echoes will annihilate all vain illusions.
Oh, come on.
Warring melodies. War beseech the constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of cold. I must find my rhythm again. Shattered will in despair.
All right. Oh,
Trying to stop me? Too bad I don't have the time to play along.
oh, what a voice. Yo, side scroller. Very good. I am entertained. She killed so many people, bro. How is she gonna redeem herself? What a run.
If Veronica activates Bifrost, peace between awakened machines and humanity will no longer be possible. I must stop her right now. That's strange. The elevator.
Oh no. Told you it's good gameplay wise.
Build spring. I must find my rhythm again. Build spring. Shattered illusion. Build spring. Build spring. Shattered illusion. Build spring. Shattered illusion.
How about that?
Build spring. Build spring. Shattered illusions. Build spring. Shattered illusions. I must find my rhythm again. Build spring.
Come at me, bro.
Build spring. Build spring. Shattered illusions. Shattered illusions. Build spring. I can't get
All right.
in my dream.
Damn the internet. Story-wise, I hate them from the bottom of my heart and still think it's good. You know, compared to Bridget's story, they're both alright, I guess.
Build spring. Build spring.
Basically, the main point that
Spring.
attracted me in PGR's story is like
Build spring.
not important anymore, so I don't know.
Build spring. Build shattered resounding echoes will annihilate all vain illusions. I must find my rhythm again.
Alright, get parried. Ah,
Warring melody. Beseech everlasting strings. Warring melody. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of soul. Build spring. Shattered illusion. I have to go after her.
I wanted to
Can't let her activate Bifrost.
ult. Go from the same level. Yo, the big boss, let's go. It one-sheet chapter. It was written by the Polaris Bond guy. Has the same amount of notes
not
too.
allow anyone to stop me from achieving this goal.
Hey, her voice is bad.
Not even my kid.
Oh, you credo, bro? Oh,
I must find my rhythm again.
what the hell? Alright.
Warring melodies, everlasting peace. Warring melodies. The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of cold.
Just as expected.
Stilled spring.
Out of the way!
Out of the way.
Still dare to step. Huh! You shall. Nothing can thwart me.
Stilled spring.
Out of the way!
Stilled spring.
The verdict now stands.
Stilled spring.
Don't matter the challenges.
Stilled spring. Shattered wind despair.
Let the false paradise crumble to the abyss. Time to deliver the sentence.
Stilled spring.
I will not shield the future.
Stilled spring. Shattered illusion. Wind despair.
Still dare to step. Time to deliver the sentence.
Stilled spring.
Nothing can thwart me.
Shattered illusion.
Phase
Do
2.
you still fail to see? Humanity has no place in our future.
Oh, she activated the thrusters.
Wind despair.
Oh my god, camera! Camera!
Mankind. Time to call it quits.
Is this Veronica's song?
Don't matter the challenges.
Shattered
With the pioneer. Our time.
I must find my rhythm again.
Get down here.
Stilled spring.
Mankind. Time to call it quits.
Stilled spring. Shattered.
I will not shield the future. Nothing can thwart me. The pioneer.
So Hanning is like a noob-friendly frame.
Stilled spring. I must find
Oh my god, she's
rhythm
doing
again.
Gabriel moves.
Time to deliver the sentence.
Wind despair.
Don't matter the challenges.
Alright, get songed on, bitch.
The pioneer.
Oh, poo, 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 poo.
Be deep. Everlasting strings.
Let the false paradise crumble to the abyss. Mankind. Time to call it quits.
The constrained cocoon shatters at the sound of cold.
I will not shield the future. The pioneer. Our time.
Oh, I don't have dodge.
Find my rhythm again.
Time to deliver the sentence.
Still
Nothing can thwart me. This lance is held up to cut through the entire old world.
wind despair.
Time to deliver the sentence.
Stilled spring. Wind despair.
No longer escort you further. Time to deliver the sentence.
Can do that. Oh, nice finisher. That Bridget short edit was so good. Also perfect choice of music. Thanks. Enjoy. That's Bridget's song. It was so good they used it twice. Noob friendly. I wish meta players hate her rotations. I wish meta players hate her rotation. They hate her because she's too good or because she's too noob friendly. Alright, we did it. How about I'll fight Veronica with my characters, huh? How about that? Where are they? Should be open now. Maybe I did play her already. There she is. Desperation. Is Desperation new? Enemy rank 1, so she will not have like full phases. Yeah, it's my team. A Lee rematch? Yeah, we'll do a Lee rematch.
Now the fun begins.
Mm-hmm.
Just I'd expect it. Out of the way! You don't dare to... Out of the way!
Hell yeah! Go back to
The verdict now to say.
Oh yeah, we'll listen to this song.
Time to deliver the sentence. Do you still fail to see? Humanity has no place in our future.
What do you know about humanity? Look at my boy Dante, bro.
now the fun.
Aw, he's dead.
Time to call it burning. I will not kill the future. The pioneer, our time.
Have you decided?
Time to deliver the sentence.
Go to hell! It's over.
Nothing can thwart me.
My turn now.
The pioneer, our time.
Fuck your Gabriel move. Fuck it.
Time to deliver the sentence. No matter the challenges. This ledge is held up to cut through the entire old world. Time to deliver the sentence.
Go back to hell!
No longer. Escort you further.
Have this is our
Like a false paradise. Crumble into the abyss.
First time I see desperation. Oh, she's still alive.
Call it burning. No witness of future.
She was still alive.
I've walked every cursed path.
My judgment cut end, bro.
Be mine to endure.
I should have gave her more life. She kinda died too quick. Okay, we need keep it real. Emperor is right there. He's not here. Short halt. Catch. Cradle Emperor. Visit Huashu, Fushen, Lilith. Madoreya. Huashu, Moon Eater. Trailblazer. Unknown Data Cluster. Lamia, Wood. Heterocore. Pasago. Terigota Queen. Kamu. Roland, Gabriel. Tashi. He's not here. Here? Royal Guard. Can be an ill. He's a boss. Boss unit frame. Corrupted mechanoid construct others. Well, I guess they unlocked only one boss. Should have been here, should have been in constructs. What's this? Is a boss fight? With Valentine, I...
All targets to be cleared, right? I'm going in.
Oh shit, she's she's caught in.
There. Now stay there.
Strike sting. I offer you this final silence. A dirge. Forget itself. Ignorant lies. Your chapter is ending. A burial just for you. Ignorant lies. Your chapter is ending. A dirge. Forget itself. I'm done. Ignorant lies. Your chapter is ending.
Bam.
Target's cleared. Anything else?
Grey Raven Jr. No way. Yo.
The Crimson Lotus is in full bloom.
Oh my god, it's been a year and a couple of months.
I will show no mercy. The flames of my blade will cleanse everything in my path. Lucia, joining the battle.
I'd advise giving up.
Your fate is burned in the same endpoint.
Oh, they're all on screen? That's sick.
The flames of the flaming lotus will end everything.
Dodge follow-up.
I will show no mercy. The flames of my blade will cleanse everything in my path. The flames of my blade will cleanse every... Lucia, joining the battle.
I hope I didn't drag everyone down.
And leave Limpidi. What else can I get? We still didn't get Helentine. Let me Google. Right. Where to fight? Hyperial. Was during later story updates on the CN server. Delica class. So we can fight Alpha, the Crimson Weave Alpha and Lee Hyperial. You can find and fight Lee Hyperial boss in Celica's class by unlocking him through the in-game Codex enemy manual. Once you have encountered him in the main story. Up your profile name into what? Open the codex? What? Holy. Enemy manual? Boss? Assault fort? What the hell is this boss? Unknown boss. Don't find hype. He's not there. There he is. Kill him. Creates fun, surprising, and challenging. After this watch, he's gonna just open. Find the lead. Type real entry. Note the quotation marks in the replica boss version. Or tap the challenge or training button. This page. Body. Enemy manual. In a while, the eyeball is still the most disliked boss. Unlocked Veronica, but not Hyperion, and that's it. Though everybody else is cleared. Wow. Data. Not like I can challenge. Wow, I can challenge this guy. Not this guy. Kills 3. What the hell? This is also a boss? Musashi, I can challenge Musashi. There's another lead? Mirrored Vergil. Why can't we play Mirrored Vergil? Hidden to be released later? What the fuck? Boss is right there and you can't even fight him. Same one. Can't challenge him. Well, I guess it is what it is. Anyway, we finished the the chapter. I got a cool boss fight with my team, with Veronica, with Dante and shit. Next time is gonna be the long goodbye. And then Lucia, new frame. Yeah, this is... I already reached the parts where that were released when I started this game. Pretty cool. It's still to go. Oh, you guys are in a new arc, the Gyre. Cool. What, the MC rerun hint? Too bad the boss is not replayable. That's a real shame.
Are you expecting from me?
Anyway, thanks for coming by, Nexus, Rojak, Kayo. See you next time, maybe tomorrow. I'ma head out. Resting is productive, and see ya. Here's my heart emoji.